Hello, everyone out there in internet land. This is Divorce Jones. I want to make an update for my channel today. That is not all doom and gloom. Something confidence. Happy day. You guys have donated $7,000, just short, to my GoFundRaise. Thank you. You have saved me from years of toil. Useless toil delivering your dinner, which you're paying too much for. And I'm paying for that job. Doing that in a year per annum, I make $600. So isn't very low rent in a bad neighborhood? Isn't that $600 per month? Yes. So it costs me 1 year to live 1 month doing a job. So the next goal is to raise $1,000 for every year I've been homeless. So that would be $11,500 since I've been homeless for 11 and a half years. Now, officially. End of December, oh yeah. That marks 11 and a half years. And the fundraise has been going for a year. So the poverty level is 30 grand a year or so. So I'm making, with your help, I'm making less than a quarter of what it takes to be in poverty, which is much better than making $600 a year or less or nothing. So with that, now that now that there's a little bit behind me, monetary wise, I can stop screwing around on my channel and talk about actual brain concepts. It's not a waste of time. We're not screwing each other around. There's some exchange, and so I have some financial backing to even talk about what I want to talk about. And today I'd like to share briefly a message of confidence. Getting over a cold here. Which is that anything is possible. And over the course of us getting to know each other, this will become very apparent. Folks, I've found a bridge between the deepest seat of consciousness and what we call reality. Let's just say dreams and reality for now. Well, dreams are the bridge. Folks, I can take anything, and you can take anything that was once a dream and turn it into this concrete reality. You can draw it down from abstract thought and solidify it. using your central nervous system. Isn't that amazing? And I have one fine example of something that I've been working on for the last 8 years. And that is something that people have been tinkering with for the last 60 years. And that is network based communication. There's this concept whereby if you add valuable data to a network, then you are financially compensated for having given up that data. The internet that we have today, it doesn't matter if your data is valuable or is just completely random nonsense. And that is because of the server structure and the broken economic model that extracts the data from you and then sells them back to you in the form of ads. This is the alternative is the Xanadu model, and people have been screwing around with it for 60 years and nobody's ever gotten anything done. And I like to say that I'm getting very close to a demo. The documentation is getting close to done. The basic header files, making a lot of significant progress on it. I'm almost to the point where I'm getting the back end. I'm surprising myself every day with how far I'm coming, and I'd like to inspire people with the fact that I did this. People said it couldn't be done, which is not something that we should bring to programming. This idea, Xanadu is some vaporware. Xanadu, it's impossible. They didn't say that about Windows or Xerox, PDF. All this horse shit, basically. Um, there's nothing that is impossible. That should be the message. And I did it. I have implemented my own version of Ted Nelson's zigzag database. I have implemented zigzag structure. It is not difficult. It took me 7 years of research to understand it. So it's only a difficult concept because we've become accustomed to using crap that sucks. And Ted is kind of a little kooky. He's kind of got a bad rap for being a crankpot. Okay, so he's tough to listen to. But I sat through his material and it's genius, and I relate to it a lot because he's primarily an artist and filmmaker and got into um, software because he saw how it could enable his filmmaking better. And similarly, sort of out of necessity, I want his system in my hands. I want to create hypertext, hypermedia, the way that he envisioned. And so I have created it. I have created that software that he envisioned over 60 years ago. And I was in special ed in first grade. They made me take a special class because they found out I had a lisp. I was fucking on my thumb in the bottle too much, and they made me go to a special speech class and say Sally sells seashells by the seashore. And they made me get rid of my lisp. 30 years later, or whatever, I had to relearn lisp. I was in special ed, and I spent 10 years in college and never even got my associate's degree. Um, both of those things, though, are because I am poor. Special ed are the poor kids, and AP classes are the rich kids. Look who's in those. Look who can afford to be smart. With all these smart programmers who are computer scientists, they haven't figured out how to create Xanadu, and I have, and I'm very close to releasing it. But I have my own license, and you know, you're gonna be paying me before I release it. Um, it will eventually be free software, free as in freedom, but it will not be free as in gratis. That's really what I wanted to say today. Hey, even I could do it, and very soon I will be working in that thing. I'm gonna do an unboxings next, I guess. I got a crazy, insane piece of hardware that I wanted before it even existed back in 2014. I was like, when is this thing gonna come out? Um, it's a low powered system on a chip, and it's going to revolutionize my life because then because it'll be easier to be off grid, and it's an upgrade from my laptop. Um, the thing is badass. It's got the graphics. I'm gonna start after I get the back end running. It's all gonna be Vulkan graphic shaders from here on out. So it's what I wanted to share today, and I feel good. Um, thanks for thanks for donating. You, um, let's get on up to 20 grand because at 20 grand that'll be enough to replace the $20,000 worth of stuff that have been stolen from me in the last 5 years from my my friends and family who are just one rung above me on the social ladder, so they think they can steal and misappropriate my assets, my valuable assets. They can just lose them. Oh, those $5,000 worth of rare Japanese books that you collected while homeless out in LA, in Los Angeles's Japantown. $5,000 worth of those books that you held on to. Oh, we donated them. You asked us to hold them for a couple months, and we grew up together. Well, I just now they're sitting in a police archive. So, and another $5,000 vehicle, another $3,000 vehicle, another $1,500 vehicle, all gone because we don't like it sitting here, and you're poor. So, and there's no title, so you are not getting it out of the lot. Well, there can't be a title because there's no VIN. I'm here for the VIN. Oh well, you need a title to get a VIN. You need a VIN to get a title. You need a title to get a VIN, and that um, that's it for today. And let's get to 20,000. Um, hap- happy day, happy day instead of complaining. Thank you.